Hey, everybody. We have a super secret surprise for you. Josh doesn't know that he's on camera right now. We can't get we can't get him to be live. He can't hear us. Josh, can you hear us? Josh, are you there? Look at me. That's me with crazy hair right there. Okay, so I can't get us. I just came on here because we might as well have us on here than not on here. Okay, look. There's our special guest, Josh. I'm yelling at him. I'm clicking all the buttons. I can see that.
Here are Canada's top 3 mattresses. Number 3 is Logan & Co.
What is that? He's watching videos. See, I can hear him. He probably doesn't want us to totally listen to him. But I don't know why I can't get it. I can't get it. I heard you. Clicking all the buttons. I can see that. I can't get to you, Josh. You're too far away. I don't know what's happening.
I can see you on the phone, but I can't hear you.
I've tried everything. I have like all these little buttons that allow me to request you use different headphones and stuff. And I did all that, but I don't know what to do from here. Everything doesn't work. Here, I'm requesting you to use some different headphones. Somehow it lets me see all the different speakers. No, and then it says request failed. So I literally have no idea why I'm here right now. What I think we could do is I think we can just shout because he's only in just one province over from us. We're like in a state and it's just right above him. But we had a lot of fun things to talk about that seem not to be happening because I can't figure out.
Tell me this. You know how like Silverhair will put a link for somebody to join?
Yeah, I did. I sent that to him.
Yeah, but he puts the link in the chat. Like
no, he has the link.
Oh.
It's just how do we get him to how can he hear us? He needs to hear us so that he can converse backwards into us. Otherwise, it's a single-sided. Well, you could be Josh, and then I'll be me, and then we'll just talk and pretend, and you just, and maybe he'll mouth it, and then that'll be cool. So I am trying very hard as we speak to look at all these different buttons, and I did this yesterday. You were in the kitchen, and we did it all.
Yeah.
And then oh no, Josh's hand's getting tired. But you know me, I'm not going to give up. I'm just going to keep annoying as much as I possibly can. Seriously, sweetie.
And his phone is being used as the camera.
So you're probably trying to contact me, but you can't because it's the phone. I don't know what else to do here, Josh. I apologize. I apologize. So, Kat, not Kat. Yeah, Kat the nurse flipper. That was her name, right? She was having a lot of problems last night with John, flipping ain't easy, John and Jenna. But we just make her look good because we can't even figure it out. So at least we got it to work, and then we can't even get it to work. I don't know. I probably should have come on a little early. Maybe next time, Josh. Like right now,
He's out.
He's gone. There's no more Josh. We had him, you guys. You saw that. He existed. Yeah. So I don't have guests here. Others, right? I had that. Oh my gosh! Look, if it says it has to have and do at the end. Oh my gosh! Hold on, everybody, take a. Go here. Look at my hair. Look at my hair. I got this. I got something. I didn't. Something has happened.
You are hilarious. Look at my hair.
Something has happened. Copy this.
I like how when the light is shining through your hair, it makes it look.
No.
No.
Keep talking about my hair.
Way
I love it.
More than the side that doesn't have light shining through it. It looks way puffier.
Okay. Visit copied link. Right? Allow paste. No. Okay. I got something, but what I have to do is
No, keep
We have multiple chairs. Oh wait, let's see who is here. Okay.
Copy. I got it, Josh. I'm gonna get you.
We'll be back up in a moment. Thomas S. Hi, aloha. What's up, Hoard Frackers? Yeah, what's up? We're trying to get us on here with Josh. Who is here? Okay.
You know, iPhone makes this so lame.
We'll be back up in a moment. Thomas S. Hi, aloha. What's up, Hoard Frackers?
I gotta mute Josh for a second. I cannot retype. I have to retype this by hand. It's so lame. Because when I go to paste this link right here, it just shows that stupid picture of the Video Ninja. It doesn't do the link words. This is way more aggravating than just trying to package on the show. How do I do this?
Can I try?
Wait, I got it. No, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Thomas was saying he just watched a video of Britney Spears on a jet ski. My day is complete. Was it AI Britney Spears on a jet ski? Yes. I can't imagine her being able to
Why is it
manage a
doing
jet
that?
ski.
Why is it converting it into this picture instead of just not doing that? Oh, plain link. Okay, I got it. Well, I got that part.
Aloha, Callie Debs. Aloha, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Same to you, my dear.
And D-O. D-O.
Derek W. Pat. Hello, all you awesome, beautiful people. Aloha
I got it.
to
I
you,
got it.
Derek.
I got it. I got it. This is going to be so amazing, you guys.
Hey,
Paste.
Adam.
Do that. Okay, Josh, try the newest link I just sent you. So it's going to be 30 seconds ago, but I just sent you another link. I think this is going to be the magic link. I really do. Okay. So we're back here. Let's see if Josh gets it in. The problem is Josh couldn't hear me talk, and the actual guest here link has and DO on it. I don't either. Did it work, Josh? Did it work? Josh has got the sniffles. Nah. It sucks. Okay, let's see if it works. He's coming back.
Come on,
Everybody.
show me the money.
Let's go. No snake eyes. No whammies. No snake eyes.
Show me.
Wait, or do you want snake eyes? No, I think you want box cars. That's a good one, right? Box cars. No whammy.
Hi, look at how
Josh had to get all
you're
fancied up.
small.
Oh, I'm not sitting in my rightful chair.
No, another.
I've been trying to get this to work. So, do you want me to get into my chair? Hold on a second. Hold on, everybody. We're just gonna have to. Yeah, Josh didn't have anything good to say anyway. Probably would have just talked about AI the whole time.
You got it? Yeah. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Josh, can you hear us? Say yes. I don't know. I just don't know. I tested this out. Okay, bud. Sorry you wasted your time with us. It sucks. But you know how technology is. You know how we are with technology. Jeez. So I guess for right now, we have to say goodbye to our friend. Let's see. Josh, we can hear you listening to us, but we just can't get you on. I just don't know. Audio set. I'll try one more time to request voice isolation off. Default microphone. No, he left. Okay, that's it, Josh. Sorry. Okay, now we're going to start our show for real. And this is a bad thumbnail. So,
Hey, you guys! It's stressing, it's depressing, and just
blah, blah, blah. There's me with the crazy hair. Let's try to get me. I'm sorry, Josh. What a annoying waste of time. But you would think that's people should be used to that.
With us?
With us, yeah.
Oh dear.
I'm super sorry, Josh. Please accept our apologies. That was We worked very hard for that not to happen. But, you know, I think that's a good life lesson. Stuff just sucks. You know, no matter how hard you try ahead, you better just get ready to pivot. And do you like how we pivoted? So we've totally redeemed ourselves by talking a lot through the scariness.
Yeah.
Let's go check and see if he's there. No.
Oh, Josh, we're sorry.
Well, here's what I'm going to do because we can't talk to him. But what I really wanted to do was to, well, actually, we had a couple of things. He's my partner over on the Profit Playbook podcast. I can talk to him anytime I want. But I really wanted to take an opportunity to thank him in person, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this hack version where we just tried to get him on here and then it didn't work. So I'll just say thanks from here. And I'm going to try to do the next thing, which is to show you. I wanted to show Josh this while I was talking to him, but I'll just show it to you guys. A little bit of history about our store and about how we were trying to build another media store starting in June of last year. And it was because we have 20, 50, I don't even know, lots of pieces of media to sell. And we have 10,000 books, 10,000 records, and a bunch of CDs and a bunch of other media products. So and 45s, we had a big, huge collection of 45s, about 5,000 of those from a certain DJ. So we started with those. We listed CDs from June of 2024 until June of 2024 until now, right? Is that my complete sentence? And let's see here. Let's just put in this last year. And I wouldn't say that first year was that great. I mean, we were getting about, if I look at last year, let's see. Last year, boom. I'm just going to show this to you because I think it's fun to look at. Media source. Media source. No, that's not right. Hold on, it's going to take another half hour. Just don't talk. Okay, click. Chrome. Up here. There. That doesn't seem to be right. So I'm going to add a new one. I can't see anything though. I can't see behind us. My head's too big. Let's put in a browser. 3 chat Chrome. Add existing Chrome. Okay. That's not right. What if that was totally the wrong thing and I didn't want to add that at all? And it was like me in the bathtub last week. On the bearskin rug. You wanted to see that. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Browser 3. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Well, I can't seem to do anything right today. That's my mom and dad and me at Christmas. That's pretty cool. Where did our camera go? Wait, hold on. Why is everybody getting excited? I'm just really clicking buttons now. And it's really going to get us in trouble. Look, there's our head. There's one of my heads. Why is my head so big and only half of it? Okay, browser 3, go away. Okay, thank you. We got somewhere. Main camera, us.
Steven SNS Bargains
but big.
retracted a message. It was probably something.
Okay, I got us. But why are we so big now? I ambigulated. I've embiggened us. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's not the right thing.
I didn't think things could get any worse compared to Monday.
No, we can do better. We every single time we can do better. Can you come over here? Just put your head over here now. Hi. Welcome to Fracking the Hoard. I'm Primo Kimo. This is Spam Banshee. Oh, you could talk for yourself. Introduce yourself.
Spam.
Look into the camera so we look normal. Our special guest is Josh, who can't be here because of technology, and me. This is my brother Buster. This is my tiny puppy. His name is Scrappy. Pokes, look in the camera, babe. Okay, now I'm going to try to get... This is a total loss. This is what you call a total loss. So what we're going to do here is... why do I keep grabbing these things and oh, there we are. Okay, there's me, and there's her.
Oh my goodness.
I got it. We're fine. This is fine. I can recover. I can recover. Did you guys watch All Her Fault? Because although it's a weird show, you got to watch it because it is a twist and turny. It's has more twists and turns than Fracking the Hoard. Episode 94 with no Josh.
Oh my goodness. We are 20 minutes in. So sorry, everyone. This is...
What I'm trying to do is get over to the
really
dang...
bummed out about Josh.
We can't even talk about it because we're so disappointed in ourselves. But I want to show I need to show the oh, small. Here we go. I got it. It's no big deal. It's no big deal, people. Okay, here we are. We doxed ourselves probably. Okay, so here's what I want to show you. This was our first year on this stupid media store called Omega Moon Media. You can't even get up there to see the name. Anyway, this is our media store. So from January 1st through December 31st of last year, we made a whopping 10 grand or 93.29 or 9 there, right there, which is 100% more than we made the year before because it didn't exist. So, or it didn't exist as a sales. There's a lot of buying on this account.
Oh, look, video games were the...
Yes. So we started listing, and this is why I hope Josh is listening to hear this slightly convoluted thanks for what he has worked on bringing to the world and how we benefited from it. So this is not our main, this is our third store, as a matter of fact. And we just wanted to make it because we thought that isolating niche media would be good idea. And of course, we're glad we did that. So you can see that video games and music because that's what we listed. And we had books, these 10,000 books, but we could not, we just can't list. We're too hyper. I might be hyper. She's not as hyper, but she still can't list for some reason. We both have issues with attention.
Concentration.
Yeah, so we have attention issues. So we did our best to try to get this up while maintaining other stores and everything, but that didn't really go too far. But this is not the coolest part. Just look at, this is what we had, right? So June we started and we made $281 that first month. Then we popped up to $1,160, say, somewhere between $1,100 and $1,500, blah, blah, blah. And then look at that, Christmas, because it's December. People buy more. That popped up. Okay, so that's not that impressive, but it's still pretty good for a media store with average sale price of $27.
In 7 months.
7 months, 345 items sold. I don't know what else we can glean from that, but that's some information. Now this year, I think it looks way more hopeful. What I want to show you here is how we started off. The January was a big slump over Christmas. So we went down from $3,000 to $900. Not surprising because I'll bet you we slacked a lot. Because sometimes we slack in January a little bit. I bet nobody else does that. And so February, and we had to rebuild sort of the inventory. But nonetheless, we got to March and then April, and we kind of hit this wall of we're listing as many as we can list, 100. I don't even know how many a month, but not enough. And we had already listed the records. We had listed the CDs. We listed most of the video games. So now we're into books in these months.
Well, 45 records.
45
not
records.
LPs.
Then right here in June, this is where our account got frozen, or not frozen, but our money got put on hold because we had these normal selling months, and then we had this is what accounts to explosive growth. Our money has since been released only as of Friday, but they held it from us for 4 or 5 months till 72 hours after.
Which Liz Morton had done a story saying that other people are reporting also their money is no longer being held.
Something has happened. I think we squawked loudly enough, and they saw it often enough, heard about it often enough, and there you are. So here, June, this will be our first year, and we got rewarded with a funds hold. So then July happened. Now, July, you'll see, is just like May. We pretty much hit a wall. Now, something's precious happened here. Something super, super precious happened.
Beam, 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 beam.
And the Canadians flew in to the rescue and dropped a little egg nugget of a program called ListEasier into our laps. And we were allowed access to it a little bit before it was released to the public. And July. So the process of getting books, they're in storage and they're very heavy, and there's lots of them, and they're super heavy, and they're heavy, and there's so many of them, and then they're dusty. So those are the 3 things, and they're kind of far away, not too far away, but a 20-minute ride, so 40 minutes there and back. Anyway, we have to move, and we have to get these books out of storage and into a process and develop a process. But anyway, you can see here that from July we had a $2,500 month, and then August we had a $3,200 month, then $3,750. October last month we topped out near $5,000. This month, if you look right here, we are at where does it tell you where you are by the week? I guess not here, on a different page. But anyway, we're at about $5,500 for the past 30 days, which is close to $200. It's $188 a day averaged out. So we have systematically grown the store, but you can see here, as I was showing you, how we were kind of just hitting our abilities as resellers with the time and effort that we could put into here. And there's only one thing that changed here. Only one thing. And that's ListEasier came into our lives, and we were able to list more.
And for us, August and September have...
July and August are our worst months.
Yeah.
And September isn't that great. So it cut through that crap, or for media in general, it doesn't even... It might not matter in the summer as much because we're sort of new to media.
So our top category was DVDs, right?
Where is it? Where is that stuff? Oh, right here. But what you can see here is on, I think it was $1,000. Wasn't it $1,000 for the first 6 months? The last 6 months last year for books. Anyway, you can see here that we sold $8,700 in books. And what I wanted to show you too is not just the ability to list this stuff, but I also want to now take you over to our... Wait, don't look at this for a second. I want to take you over to our actual current listings. So not only is this store just ramping up consistently, no. How do I want to do this? I want to go here. So I'm going to go to the public face of our store and show you. I got it. We're back. So this is our store of things that we have right now, and I can show you our completed listings. Everything completed is sold because we don't do any end and sell similar here. Oh, we just sold this book. So what you can see here in these pictures, if they don't have a white background, like, so these are DVDs that were not listed with ListEasier. They have parentheses and a white background. We just gave in to ListEasier. Every single one of these items with a dark background was listed by ListEasier. And there's a question that goes around. What kind of quality of a listing is ListEasier make? I do not, except for a once over look at any. I do not spend any time. I almost take everything ListEasier says verbatim. Let's check out this Roman Polanski book. No, actually, I wanted to. Hold on. Yeah, let's take one by just random book.
Is it going to show customer info?
No, because this is our public store.
Oh, gotcha.
Here's the Joan Crawford book we were looking at yesterday.
Actually, that was Monday.
Where's my proper?
How dare you?
I will hiya you.
That was a high. I how dared you, and then you hiyaed me. That seems like spousal. Okay, here we go. Okay, so took pictures, uploaded, did nothing else. Look at that. Third printing. It says it right there in the title. Third printing, 1971. 1971. Whatever. The other words make
Hardcover. It
sense.
says hardcover.
Hardcover.
also.
Can you believe that?
Wow.
Now, here's the impressive part, I think. I haven't looked at this, so if it sucks, sorry. Discover the captivating life and philosophy of legendary actress Joan Crawford in 1971 autobiography, My Way of Life. This vintage hardcover edition published by Simon & Schuster offers unique glimpse into the personal and professional world of one of Hollywood's most iconic stars. The third printing edition features Joan's insights on living beautifully and successfully, including her own, quote, script for a complete woman that teaches readers how to maintain vitality, beauty, and charm. This is perfect. I don't think this is not AI fluff. This is packed with keywords and searchability. It is printed for the buy-side AI. These books sell. I want you to ask me any questions right now about anything about ListEasier listing media.
Can I see? Does it?
Yeah.
Go to one of the pictures. Does it show the inside cover flap? Okay, no. Could it have gleaned some information from there? I doubt it, right? Because it's like chopped off.
No,
so
this program
searches...
lists books so
what
beautifully.
What does the back say?
Words.
Oh, just some quotes. So
I want you to ask me anything about ListEasier and listing media, and I want to tell you. Wait, don't look at this. I want to tell you anything you want to know about anything that it's listing. So here's this. I think we talked about this on Monday. This was the $100 book.
Oh, the magazine.
And then the person wanted to cancel it, and I was like, no. And then they were like, oh, thank you. Like, I just wanted to change the address, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So this, and thank you, by the way, for the purchase. I'm not trying to be flippant about the purchase. But vintage, we write, sometimes we'll do, every single condition is just very good across the board. This is one of 1,000 that I actually put covered detached in there because I thought that was a super important.
Let me be clear. You are selecting very good. You're not having ListEasier select
Correct.
Condition.
So it solves a lot of problems. But look at this rich, keyword rich description. 2 paragraphs. That's what buy-side AI wants to see. As far as I know, and I'm not saying it's wrong or anything, I don't think bullet points are considered optimized in the buy-side AI's eyes. I think they're for humans. It's easier to glean information, but for buy-side AI, I think it's looking for 2 paragraphs, with one of the paragraphs being significantly more fluffy than the other one. But in this particular case, can you read these yourself, or do I have to read them? This very first issue of Film Culture magazine, dated January 1955, Volume 1, Number 1, edited and published by Jonas Marquez, a seminal figure in American avant-garde cinema. And the magazine offers a rich exploration of film as an original art form. This debut issue features a striking cover of Orson Welles in the title role of the film Othello, highlighting his influence on Universal cinema. Inside, readers will find thought-provoking articles by notable contributors such as this dude and that dude and who gives a crad. Key articles include, so it's going deeper into the book, reading key articles and putting them up here, which delves into a history of iconic horror figures like Frankenstein, Dracula, and the Wolfman, providing detailed look at Universal Studios classic horror collectors. So we talking about cinephiles. And then here's the fluffy is the editorial board features influential voices in film criticism and theory, making this collectible piece for film historians, cinephiles, and collectors of vintage film literature. That's just perfect, Fluffy. That's a good Fluffy. Is that good fluff?
Yeah.
That's not bad Fluffy. That's not cringe fluff. That's good, solid, keyword, cinephile,
And
film literature.
I'm guessing
theory.
that the whole thing with like making this a collectible piece, it sort of sounds a little similar to like that eBay AI, where it would be like, this is a great collector
No,
item.
that's garbage fluff.
Which that is garbage fluff. But
that's like
I'm guessing,
mayonnaise mixed with
I'm guessing
marshmallows.
that the
Not good.
optimized AI, what it does is it feels somewhere it has to say something about being collectible and desirable or whatever, and so it finds a way to put that in there so that if people are searching on Google, it will locate it. I just want to quickly mention that.
Did Josh come in here, or he's so mad he's not even gonna say hi?
I would if he's
I don't
mad,
blame you,
I
Josh.
totally get it.
I don't blame you, Josh. I don't
I'm really
know what
sorry.
to do. I guess I could sign up for StreamYard right now.
Can you just?
I mean, StreamYard doesn't fail.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea.
No, tell me something.
James Helferstay, though, was saying, I've been testing a beta update to ListEasier the last few days, and the details are getting even better.
I'm just saying for media. And one thing I know Josh was going to say is shut up about media. He was just going to tell me to shut up. Because no, he was going to tell me this for a reason. Because we were watching people and how they view AI and everything. And I'm here to tell you that as a limited functionality individual, I mean, yes, I'm smart, whatever. I have intellectual abilities, but I also have tremendous deficits when it comes to attention, essentially. It's in the words ADHD. So, and she's not that much better. Let's not get crazy here. So this tool is a game changer. It just is a game changer for folks like us, but also for anybody who's really, really good at their job. It's going to increase your productivity. And if you don't know anything about the subject, I can only speak specifically for media items. This thing writes doctoral level descriptions. Am I right? Look at the item specifics. Look, publication month, accurate. Language, accurate. Publication name, accurate. Features, look at this rich features. It tells you the categories. It tells you this and the words and the years and the people in it and the publisher.
Wow.
Everything is there. This thing doesn't miss. If it misses, it's one in a million.
So
it really is.
I mean, I haven't, you do all the listings, so I haven't paid attention, but those item specifics are awesome. Because if we were still doing it the old way, where I would create the drafts for you and try to fill out every item specific, for one thing, I would never fill out not even half of what ListEasier did, because it would take me a half an hour to find all of that information.
That's
and
optimized.
to try to decipher it.
That's optimization. And that's what it's doing for us. Do you want us anything else you want? Anybody? Are you reading the words? Anybody want to see anything?
Well,
I want to show stuff. I want people to see how. Look at this Marilyn Monroe. We listed this. Does it say when I listed it on the actual thing? Look at this. Start time September 4th. It sold on September 7th. Okay, this book has been sitting in a box for, I mean, technically for probably more like 15 years. She took the pictures. I uploaded them. I knew it was a first edition because most of these are. I didn't have to double check this. I didn't do anything. Pre-written description. This is what our descriptions look like usually. Very good condition from the library of Professor Frank Ranchel, recognized pioneer in film studies. May contain an embossed library stamp or label as pictured. Every single book gets that. Don't have to do it. Only thing we got to do is look up a price. I look up a price on every single book. And that's it. So, and then look at these author. All these words are all filled out. Again, the categories, everything. There's a lot of.
Look at that. Features specifics. Includes vintage photos. I mean, that is.
Come on. Do you want me to read more paragraphs? Don't make me do it.
And this is one of the things that the eBay agent we spoke to said, like, you need to fill out as many item specifics as possible, and as many pictures as possible, like minimum of 6, because
does a lot of
all
pictures.
of these things will feed
1,
eBay's
2,
algorithm,
3.
and eBay will like your listing more than people that have less
See that
features.
embossed library stamp there of Frank Manchel?
Mhm.
I mean, that might raise the price of these technically because it's got a thing going on.
So
Look at this. I forgot. I lost track of counting. Hold on. How many pictures do you
So Upstate Picker was saying
One.
ListEasier has been a game changer for me. The only issue I've been having is ListEasier putting incorrect sizes for ephemera in my listings.
Okay.
So I'm wondering how do you have like a tape measure or something that it's able to like read, or
This is so the first thing that comes to my mind is, do you need measurements? Maybe you do. I don't know. If you don't need, can you take out? Is it possible to take it out so that you just don't have that issue? Does that make it? Does that do anything?
Axe Monkey was saying I'm manually listing 74 NSP cards that ListEasier misidentified. And after I spent hours fixing them, they failed to list due to being set to very good. There is no very good setting. And, and I'm getting, she's not getting a response
The problem
yet from tech support.
A lot of it's, these, I think the biggest, if you're going to say drawback to these new softwares is that it is perfect for books, but it may not be as perfect for other things. It's perfect for our workflow, batching. It can't get better for us, but that is, what was that?
The heater. Shut it off.
Oh, it sucked up my cord.
Oh my God.
The heater just sucked up my cord and it got stinky in here. I think we have to leave the heater on so it can cool itself down.
Open the door.
That's 3 big mistakes for today. Those are all over one. We had just burned ourselves down. No, that was good because it got the dust off the blade, I think. You probably want to do that every once in a while.
It smells like fire in
It smells
here.
like feet. Fire feet. Josh, you probably did yourself a bit. You probably better off you weren't here today. I was really looking forward to it.
I'm really irritated right now because it would be great if he were here so he could address some of the comments.
Oh, let me look at comments.
I don't think it's fair that we're continuing without him being able to be here.
Oh, we're gonna. And I'm gonna tell you why it's the best software on earth no matter what. But I will say that you have to, I know that, see, I either use it for stuff I really, really, really know, or in this case, I don't know anything about those books, but now because I've listed so many and I've watched it, I know what a book listing should look like, but I don't need to know the words.
Hair.
She has like 8 of them up there, but I don't need to know what the words are. You saw all those words. How long would it take for me to... Honestly, I'm talking about media. How long would it take me? And this is why Josh said, shut up. Stop talking about media. And I says to this guy, I will shut up because I'm kind of just shooting myself in the foot by telling everyone that ListEasier does media perfectly. It does media perfectly. Certainly easier. But I can't speak to other things because I haven't tested it so hard. But I want, before I shut up about it and I just pretend, I just claptrap and don't talk about it and just make $1 million selling books. Because you saw this month's at 6,000, next month is 8,000.
But so
January it's $1 million.
Upstate Picker was saying that it's putting 8.5 by 11 inch for all sorts of the ephemera, even the half page stuff. So no rulers or anything like that in the photos. So one thing
take out measurements.
Yeah, one thing I'm thinking is, and I know you're already in the batch now, but is setting it so that you don't have ListEasier fill that item specific in. There's you can type in your own, or you can just say ignore it, right?
Are we gonna take this video down?
What video?
The one that we're making right now? It's so
I
bad.
don't know.
But I don't want to say anything important if we're gonna take it down. We'll leave it up. We leave them all up, so who cares? I guess. What do you think?
I don't know if we should continue talking about ListEasier. I wanted Josh here.
What? You want Josh here? Why would you want that?
Well, yeah.
Wait, Josh just posted a video 46 minutes ago. That's what went wrong. He posted a video. You know, I think it was
he found
Josh's
a piece
technology.
of the Titanic.
Go watch Josh's videos, by the way. We were also going to say that because he's doing some awesome videos and showing his life.
Thomas, yeah. They just turned gray after the first hour of a stressful live. Seriously.
I mean, what can you do? Life just happens.
James, because like James
My
said
name's
that
James.
he is beta testing another version of ListEasier that has more details, and he's saying hopefully this next version I'm testing will be better for those who are seeing some issues. The details are at different levels, so hang in there. They need to get all the bugs out. And I want to again say I think we're fortunate to have Josh in our community.
So you would have been able to just
can
ask him questions right now, but guess what happened? Bridget didn't hook up the connecticazoid in the turnacloid.
Yeah.
It's a Fetzer valve, and it's all ball bearings.
Yeah, like I don't know how to do any of this stuff, so I would never even attempt.
Who knows how to do any of this stuff? Apparently nobody knows.
So earlier I said aloha to Thomas S, Callie Debs, Derek W, Pat, Record Crates, Carla, Classic Face, Cheers, Quirky Picker Chad, Ahoy, Aloha, Laggy, Media Picker, Aloha, Silver Hair, howdy, Aloha. Toronto won the World Series?
Who did?
Toronto?
The panda, like a week ago, didn't they?
Oh, I don't know. Jen is here.
The Panda
JRKR
Bears.
1964. Of course, Biff is here. BBV. Dendacor. Hey, Dendacor.
Oh, yeah,
Aloha to you.
got this part done.
Don Flippin. Hey.
Well, I think we can take the cake for the most disastrous guest appearance ever.
I would say the most disastrous week in video.
Last week, Monday's show was awesome. You just didn't crawl around enough on the ground to save us. That's all. Thank you. But I must admit, we did get some clap back from some spam supporters that were like, "Shut your yap trap, Bear Primo."
Oh, you know what? Speaking
I
of
think I think that's fair. And the only reason I think it's fair is because, in all earnestness, people might actually want to hear what you're saying.
You know what? Speaking of that, you guys.
I forget that. I'm like, wait, I already know this.
There was one thing that I forgot to mention out of my notes. That I thought was one of the most interesting things that the dude mentioned to us.
Yeah, dude said stuff.
It was somewhere in that listing quality report, there's an actual section called Google Shopping Rejections.
Yes, there is.
And
that's weird, huh?
It says these listings are not appearing on Google. And it said there was in this group there was an incorrect item specific, and it was all of our comic books. And he was like, I've been wondering why we're not selling our comic books.
Yeah.
So there's a specific section that says Google Shopping Rejections, and they are items that are not appearing on Google. So I thought that was one of the most interesting things.
I was also going to show you that I don't want to do that now, but how you can go to Google and search for almost any one of our books. Almost any one of our books. You search it on Google with just the author and the title. And I found that sometimes you don't want the year in there because I don't know why. But put the year in there. I don't care. It'll be Abe Books, Amazon Books, maybe another Abe Books. And in eBay, it'll almost always be our book. Search for, I'd say 80% of the books that we have listed right now, if you search for
Using
them,
ListEasier.
using
Because
ListEasier,
there's a good portion that didn't use ListEasier.
if it has parentheses around the year, that's we did that. ListEasier doesn't do parentheses. So anyway, look at any of them. It'll be the top eBay return. I assume it's because no one else is selling these film theory books and used ListEasier to be super optimized. So right now, all of my books are hitting the top. You own half of them. Our books, top of the list. That's right. That's it. Hello, everybody. What happened?
Are you going to start going through those?
Yeah, you want to start at the bottom since the top's all jacked. It was taking me up for 4 hours to upload 100 photos on ListEasier, but they acknowledged to me in a timely manner that they did resolve the issue. It's now about 5 to 10 minutes. Ours is about, for 100, yeah, 5 minutes or so. For 100, that'd be like 900 photos. So for, did he say photos? No. So for 390 photos, which seems to be like our kind of batched between 270 and 390, that takes about 5 minutes. We have a gigabyte up and down internet. So usually it's never our internet, and it could be, unless you have fiber optic, it could be your internet. Could happen.
Queen Bee. No,
I mean, it's the fun kind of disaster.
I did not see you messaging me on John's live on Monday.
No,
we were
what
there
happened?
for, I think, the first half of it, and then we ate dinner and
Fell asleep because we're old.
Yeah.
Aloha. So 24 hours in the ListEasier experience, and like a submarine captain said, sonar so good. A few kinks to get through, but I'm happy. Tech support responded within 1 hour. You need to get yourself into AI. If you're gonna be, what do we like finalize exactly who we're talking to? If you build a media store, they will come. If you start a media store and you build it with ListEasier, you can do it. You can quantum your efforts. What you used to be able to do 3 months ago, it took you a month, is now a day's worth of work. Granted, our work is slow.
I'm just
super slow.
I'm laughing right now thinking of that horrible
Which one? Which horrible thing? There's a lot of them.
Clinking.
Oh, that was our fan going dead.
Like, what?
I'm like, what's happening? Who's in the what now? Nothing surprisingly.
Your headphone cord was caught in the
It's still
fan.
wrapped up a little
I'm
bit.
still smelling the fire.
It's just a little bit. And we got all the skin flakes off of the heater, so now it's just all. I kind of like that smell, that new heater smell, where it's just burning.
I feel
skin fibers.
so like ADHD, where it's just a comedy of errors with us lately.
What I have a problem with, and it's not. I don't know if it's normal, but it's. I have a very difficult. I'm a person who can accommodate. I feel like my volume is really low. I can accommodate a lot of things. I have to go down here. But if I'm doing a live stream, like it takes a concentration level just existing on a live stream, like right now, like this, is taking half my brain power, just like doing this. But to talk, it takes a little bit more. And then to try to do something else coordinated, that's a completely different activity, like list something or package something, my brain falls out of my head. And then she picks it up, and then she's wobbling around with it like a Jello platter. And then she sticks it in her nose and snorts it up, and then it all comes out as gray vomit. And so, it's hard to do that. So for me to try to get Josh on the line is not going to happen. I pressed every single button. But I don't
should have
really
tried
have
like 20 minutes beforehand.
I did it yesterday. I had all perfect. But I had control of both sides, so I could change the phone to make sure it did what I wanted it to do.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm so irritated about
lady.
that.
Well, you can do it. You can do it. I'm okay.
All right, so...
Where's my porcelain queen? I think everybody thought I was crazy. James has fiber. 100 photos takes like a minute. Yeah, you shouldn't. I don't think you should ever see 100 photos. Yes, I'm saying 390 photos takes about 5 minutes. Biff, just if that's happening, it could be. You might have internet congestion. If you're doing it at 4 o'clock in the morning, I bet it goes faster. Excuse me, I'm burping.
And Upstate Picker was saying, I've noticed a lot of my ListEasier listings on the first page of Google as well, even when searching for the type of ephemera without specifics.
Yes, because we're in the sweet spot. And that's again, going back to Josh said, just be quiet, dude. Enjoy this time period where everyone else is, hey, AI sucks, or I don't understand, or how do I use these hands? You're going to do it one day. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. ListEasier is the one to use. Do it. I don't get any money from that. James does. And my first question to Josh, which I thought was the most important question about our whole experience together, is why Commonwealth Flipper? I mean, why?
Because he has a huge.
What about us?
Following.
What about Beard? What about his best friends?
What about us? Look at us.
No, this is the best promotion you can get.
Well,
George Costanza and Lady.
It's the best promotion in that we are out of our minds and can't clearly
Everyone
struggle.
should run around and tell people to
ListEasier
watch
has
our
made it so we don't
antics.
struggle as much.
And that's it. So if you're a super smart person, you can't find a. I don't have any ability to tell you how many books we listed over a period of months, or in each month how many we listed. I don't write that stuff down. I don't care. I take item, put on eBay, money, go to Costco. That's it. That's the whole life cycle of money in our lives. Meaning, if you're smart and you really plan, like James or something, where you've got records, you know what you're doing. Mostly all you're going to see is just like how awesome it is. You're just going to be able to look at something and go, wow, this is great. We just know it's awesome because we just showed you on the line. eBay keeps those numbers. We don't do that. So we're not into businessing. We are into making money though. And I'm just telling you. And especially if you're anywhere spectrum adjacent and you need structure or some sort of guardrails. It doesn't make you list. It doesn't tell you to sit down and list, but once you sit down, you see how effective your time is, and you go, see, what does ADHD mean? It's sort of like a judgment, a value judgment on everything you're doing and every minute you're spending, and going, oh my God, this is a waste of time. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. And it gives you a sense of anxiety. Like I'm overwhelmed by this, but really it's just, I don't want to do this. That's what overwhelming is with ADHD, I find. It's something I don't want to do so bad that I get paralyzed. And this thing just cut through that. I still don't want to sit down, but if she can give me enough books, I like to back them up so that when I sit down, I'm listing 100 or 200 items. I have a much harder time doing tiny little chunks and sitting down every night and in a certain time and being like, oh, perfect, and writing my it's like, no.
Yes, fiber is very important.
So I got some.
Paul Rose, excuse me. Blue V2 was saying, thanks, Spam, for the local send hookup. It gets a solid A with room to get an A+.
Yeah.
So this is a long time ago. Bearded Picker mentioned local send on one of his shows. And there are 3 things right now in my eBay life that are game changers to me. It is photo room editing app, which I'm not using it as much anymore. Can you stop it?
I'm talking.
Which I'm not using it as much anymore because of ListEasier. We are streamlining, so I'm not doing. I'm not whiting out the background on our media items any longer, and that was taking me a long time to do that. Not doing that anymore. But anyhow, photo room app for editing photos, which still using it for our other store where it's unique.
It's a convenience app for photos and it goes across platforms. It's very nice.
Local send. So I have every single phone I get, because I guess, I don't know, it's the SIM card or something, or whatever it is. I cannot connect my phone to a computer and get the photos off from it. So local send, also a game changer for me. It's like airdropping to a PC.
It's not as cool as ListEasier though.
It is so
It's
awesome.
not even same level.
I'm not done yet. So the third thing that is the game changer is ListEasier. Can you stop it? You're
Are you done?
so obnoxious.
Are you done? I am being
good. How dare you?
I just was totally good. And Oregon and Miss Lachey, I just tolerated all those words. I think I'm doing great.
I don't.
Go ahead, Hayami, whatever. Even though I was totally awesome. Thomas, I have a second eBay store that is exclusively jazz CD and LPs.
Ooh.
ListEasier has helped so much, you don't have to hire someone to listen anymore. And that's
nice.
You know, I'm not saying everyone's in the general AI revolution. Sure, artists are losing some artists are losing their ability to make a living off of art. But guess what? I have the complete power to make my own movies with words. So I'm not sure who I'm supposed to feel good or bad for. I have a lot of artist friends, so I totally get it. But at the same time, it empowers others. Well, it taketh away in some cases from some. It most certainly is giveth-ing to others. And I think that's pretty powerful.
And Don Flippin, if you're still here, sorry. Don Flippin
the D-flips
commented earlier, and he was saying, oh, Josh, I have questions. When we have it AI generated and it doesn't populate the field, what did I do wrong? I was doing VHS movies.
I didn't hear it.
So when we have it AI generated and it doesn't populate the field, what did I do wrong? So maybe not enough for VHS tapes.
Have it AI when we have it AI generated.
So you're having all the item specifics populated by ListEasier? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't know which item specific it is. You got to put the robot AI LE list, you have to put the robot in there to have it. Otherwise, if it doesn't have anything in the drop down, it won't put anything in there.
So you need to make sure you're selecting to have ListEasier fill each item specific that you
drop
want
down and say AI list or whatever it says in there. It says something.
Which I'm assuming that's what he's saying he has done because.
And Biff is saying we're surprisingly ahead, kind of caught up with the comments. We're only 15 minutes
because
behind.
people left because we're annoying.
They did not leave. They are sitting here on the edge of their seats to see if we can pull off this incredible
Michelle Kirkpatrick.
This incredible podcast.
And I saw Jovial was here too. Love you, Jovial.
But if I have to listen to you much longer, then I would leave this podcast.
Ayo,
Thank you.
Hey, ayo. Yeah.
Glizzy Master.
You know oh man.
Tell me. Go ahead.
I'm gonna need a glass of wine after this.
Oh, when don't you dare? It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Steven SNS Bargain Barn, I think, was like, neckbeard, no tooth. I'm out of here.
You shouldn't say that about spam. That's not fair. But Biff, books, Biff, books, records, things that have years, titles, things that. Granted, it's gonna be best on that. What I'm saying is, it's doctor level good on media that has titles, authors, years. It does those things perfectly. Ephemera, postcards. Maybe there's some loosey goosey there, but on things that actually have writing on them that don't have barcodes. By the way, none of our books have barcodes, or that would be super easy, wouldn't it? That's the whole point. Also,
I mean, Josh does all of his stereo views with ListEasier, and
I think stereo views are super ultra optimized.
They program it so that
it's still an overall win.
They want their categories that they keep adding. Each category they want ListEasier to be at a minimum of 99.6 or 7% accurate, a minimum. Media Picker was saying, what's the eBay store name? I may need to shop it to possibly add CDs to my growing 5,500 CD collection. We are Omega Moon Media.
Omega Moon Media.
And right now, we don't have
Media.
we don't have a ton of CDs listed.
Omega Moon Media.
We don't have a ton of CDs listed right now, but we have so many.
We have 300 or more.
That we need
CDs.
to.
They're all super good. The only CDs that we've ever listed are new or near mint. Like, they're perfect.
And so anything that.
Nothing that needed resurfacing didn't even get listed yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Oh my God.
When you're in an elevator after a long day of work and people think you're a psycho killer.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Queen BAZ, she was saying earlier in the chat, my therapist wants to know why I'm not scheduling any more appointments. I told her about this new therapist named Primo.
That's me. I'm the guy. I'll work out your frustrations. I'll do it for you. I'll just take them.
And BBV was saying my store has also grown, but not attributed to AI versus...
Wait, hold on. I'm not ready for that yet.
Oh, it's all the way at the top.
Oh, okay. You can read that one.
Versus last year, June was up 17%, July 11%, August 51%, September 71%,
Yeah, see?
October
something's happening.
100%.
Something's happening now, and it's just like
November tracking.
And we're not going to talk about media or selling media anymore.
November was tracking at 29% so
But
far.
where's the Biff thing that said 3 things that
eBay
are...
has also improved.
3 things that need to be acknowledged, though. Media is best suited for AI by far. Unbarcoded media is probably the hit, is the pinnacle. Clothing is not the pinnacle. I know that for a fact. Haven't tested all the other categories, but I guess you could. Look, there's a little chocolate on my finger. Should I lick that?
Are you sure it's chocolate?
It could be poo. How can you tell the difference
Have you
with
been
that?
eating too much fiber? We're so... Man.
No, it's definitely chocolate.
Can you stop?
What? It was you want me to waste it? It's sitting there on my finger. Do you know where it's been?
Jovial was saying, greetings all. Happy pizza with the works, except Anchovies Day. Man,
That's
I missed your
anchovies or
announcement.
NSFW? No anchovies at work. Okay, wait. What's 100% cat? I wish I could be brave enough to wear a cape off Hogwarts every other day. What? A cape off the Hogwarts every other day.
Hogwarts from,
I've never read any or seen any of those movies. Did we see one of them?
Yes, the first.
We own them all. We just never watched them.
Axe Monkey,
We're too old,
back earlier when she was saying that
How is eBay improved in
she was
general?
listing the 74 NSP cards, and then they were misidentified, and she was saying that they are set to near mint and properly categorized. Everything
Steak, nog, 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 steak, nog, nog,
She said, I'm spending
nog."
more time with my family. I need a break.
That's good. Regroup.
I hope things are going well with your son in Florida.
Yes, if that's how you feel, we've had to do that. We do it. I think we didn't take off last week, not at all. But from listing and doing certain things, we had to take off last week because the snow came. And what happens is that this whole town is chickens with their heads cut off, and because of the snow. So we had to do things that put the things on the inside that can't be on the outside. And we've been doing it for a couple of weeks, just slightly, and then we had to go full bonkers. So we didn't get a lot of listing done in the past week, but we're back at it.
Axe was saying that she can hammer away at DVDs and CDs all day with ListEasier, but stop saying it's perfect because it's not. Yeah,
It's perfect.
We have
for media, just like Biff said. It is perfect for media. Perfection.
Well, because all the information that's needed is literally right there written.
There's just enough. There is
as long as you take the correct pictures.
It's the quantitude of information and the convergence of righteous awesomeness for media, for sure. And the 3 things and I'm saying this is unbarcoded stuff we're selling. So once you get into the barcoded newer stuff, we don't have any sort of technical understanding of that. But for old stuff that has a title, an author, a title, a artist, a title, and a producer or whatever, just somebody who made the title, who made it, and the year, it will give you rich, perfect listings for media.
And Axe was just,
but sports cards,
Axe was just saying
it's a
that
different world. And they have softwares that do that perhaps better. I don't know. That's just me saying that because I don't have the experience.
And
Josh could tell us, but he's not here. You know, damn Josh, why doesn't he ever show up on time? We were here waiting for him. I can prove that he never even showed up.
Yeah, you are annoying.
That's just not true.
Biff was saying, I don't think it rates good titles for certain categories.
I already read that.
Oh, you
Let's
did.
talk about annoying. Queen BAZ, my 8-year-old just got diagnosed with ADHD today. It's a great, actually,
wow.
it's a fun thing. I wouldn't say it's great for parents or for kids of parents. But once you get an adult, if you survive and you can make it through with some of those instincts intact, I think they're quite helpful.
So Jovial, I don't know if you read this. Jovial was saying, can you show us how to list on ListEasier, like a ListEasier for dummies?
And you know what that anxiety is normally when it is for ADHD?
Oh, yeah.
It's well, for sure it's social, but it's also there's a frustration when you can't get, people to do stuff that you want the way you want them to do it.
Yeah,
and
ditto.
I know it is. And that's why we're perfect for each other. So we're not annoying to other separate people. We've contained the annoyance in here.
I don't know. You may have annoyed Josh.
I didn't annoy Josh. Josh is, he already likes the Commonwealth Flipper better than us anyway. So what do we got to lose?
Well,
I would fully be so annoyed with myself if I was him. But
I'm annoyed with you.
I've totally forgiven myself. That's what's so great.
But Jovial was asking about like a ListEasier for dummies.
It's gonna blow. I feel that poor
Jovial. Jovial.
Have you ever seen the Ren and Stimpy when Stimpy goes into the cat box and he explodes, but he squishes way down first and then he explodes into outer space? That's me.
Jovial. There are some ListEasier videos on YouTube. I'm not sure.
ListEasier U.
Okay. Like
channel.
University.
Yes. I mean, they're super produced, highly to the point kind of videos, so they're very helpful. But if you want to get into the flow, you just got to watch our videos, and then one day we'll be able to list an item online.
I sort of, Jovial, I
flow.
sort of briefly mentioned, so I take the photos with my cell phone and then I use the sort of like airdropping app called Local Send to drop them to his computer. And
you just got to put the little robot into each of the
and with
fields
Local Send, you can do the pathway that you want the folders to go to, like the photos to go to a certain folder. And we have a folder called ListEasier, and then it will drop them in there. And then I relabel the photos so that he knows if it's hardcover and how many photos are per book. And then he just takes the photos and puts them into ListEasier.
Axe, I'm gonna just, I'm just gonna answer her question here. So what I'm just gonna say this because I don't know anything else to say, specifically in your case or anything, and because I only know what I know. I'm sort of like I don't want to call myself an expert, but I have 10 or 12 or maybe 15 niches that I'm just super dialed into. And like vintage computers and, whatever, now media to a certain extent. Certainly always music, but like books and stuff. Like I understand those things now and how they all flow and how to do them. And then with some of the other niches, I'm like just an expert in the actual merch. So I tend to absolutely, completely not follow trends. In fact, run as far away from trends as I can. So it's very difficult for me to offer helpful information
except for what I've only proven to myself. So if I was again to say anything, go to the media, go to the thrift stores and buy media, 4 CDs for $1. See if you can get some traction on that. But again, if you just go buy any old thing and not rock and roll or something to get some traction, I wouldn't even know how to go there. So
I think with us too is that
I think it's really hard to be in
the
trendy
media
categories.
is the media store is a constant reliable sales. And then
and we're
our
seeing
other
it moving up, like it's becoming more. So like it's growing.
our others, and then we have the 2 other stores. One, we don't really do anything because we want it to be boutique with really high-end stuff.
We haven't had time to do it.
And then our other store has electronics, like so they're at least, they're higher priced items, but they're harder to come by than media. So we do the media, and then we do unique higher priced electronics, typically vintage, in our other store, or electronic related or adjacent somehow. You know?
We do. And if I have a stack of 5 tape players, I run them through ListEasier. It's every one of them sells. So if the title isn't right, if the description isn't right, I don't care.
And I
It's
know
sold.
electronics are intimidating to some people, just because maybe they don't know how to.
But you know
they
what?
know how to test it. They don't know how to repair it. They don't know how to walk a
Repairing,
customer through
absolutely.
if the customer gets it, even though it worked before.
By the way, we did
shipping.
watch Some Kind of Wonderful this weekend. I just want to take a little media break here. Really good movie, and it shows what you can do when you have friends and you team up. You can get the rich, spoiled guy and scare him.
And friends that you never thought
Yeah.
friends that you never
Like on the
realized
internet
that you
here.
could actually be friends with.
Some of us lost a friend today, like Josh. And then some of us gained a whole bunch of friends like you guys. So it's okay.
I can't think about it because I am so irritated with us right now that
I'm not at all.
I am.
Well,
But that's
good.
me.
That's
I
right.
obsess.
Carry it with you. You're on the bus and you're the driver of the bus, and all your thoughts and things that you have are the passengers on the bus.
So Quirky Picker
Therapy.
Chad, you were
a
seeing that, was saying
He's saying a bunch of stuff. I'm not listening to him.
what?
Seashells. I'm not gonna listen. I don't know if you can list seashells.
Oh,
I think he's
right.
being a
I don't
smart
know.
ass. Is he being a smart ass?
No.
50 shot glasses, yes. Seashells, I don't think so. But I don't know if ListEasier has the seashell category.
Right. That's what I'm wondering too. For people that are like right, they have seashells, and maybe
Like
that's
what
what they
you
want.
said.
What?
You need a whole bottle of wine today.
Yeah.
You
no
make
kidding,
everything
Joey.
worse. For crying out loud.
I make everything worse.
I just exist, man. I'm like Don Peyote or something over here. I don't even know who that is. I'm like Coyote. You know the guy that was in E.T.? I actually know him. Peter Coyote. So there. Name drop. Snow in Vermont. Yes, we are caked in snow.
Did you have some too, Thomas?
I had the opportunity to test out our we went to a super, super sweet garage sale 2 weekends in a row. And it's where we bought all that Carhartt and Patagonia stuff for $1. Everything was $1 a piece. And except for the little snowblower we got, brand new.
Oh yeah.
Battery snowblower.
Ryobi
snowblower. And it was $20. That thing's mopped up our driveway. And I did the old lady next door that way, actually. I did her like front part. And it's not like a super heavy duty one where you would, but it was super heavy snow and it worked great. And there was some mud. Were you just doing Todd's morning show theme?
I have a box full of different AC adapters with ListEasier.
See, he's being a smart ass.
Okay.
Drink your juice, Shelby. Exactly, Shelby. Who's Shelby?
Oh, Blue VT2.
What about Upstate Stacker?
Oh.
Upstate Picker.
Yeah, that's what
5 to 6.
we had. About 5 to 6. Yeah, and of course, it is so interesting though right now because we still have some fall leaves on our trees. So right now there's snow on the ground,
and the grass got green. I won't talk at all. Let's have this be the spam show. If everything is getting to you that much, this is now the spam show.
and so there's the snow on the ground and the leaves are still falling off from the trees. So there's this layer of leaves all over the snow and it looks so weird. It's been you can't contain yourself. Come on. Do you need me to poke you so that you... There you go.
What, you need me now? What are you saying? No, you need me.
No.
Okay.
Let's see. So one question for any ListEasier users. Did I miss something on the make offer aspect? Checked to accept, and it does allow offers, but I don't see where I can enter the minimum without going to eBay. Do you know anything about that?
Did I miss something on the make offer? Oh, I can talk now? Just tell me when it's...
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay, thanks. Did I miss something on the make offer aspect? Checked to accept the offer. And it goes... And it does allow offers, but I don't see where I can enter the minimum without going to eBay. I don't know what you mean, actually, by that.
So, ListEasier allows you to select make an offer.
You're saying you got an email with that saying you got an offer, and when you went there, you clicked on it, and it wouldn't go to the place where you could accept it, maybe? They've been making some changes, and I get really frustrated, so I tend not to use the app because we're running more than one store, and you can't have, Google. You only can sign into one eBay on the app. So.
Wait, from what I understand, it looks like he's saying in his eBay store policies that were imported into ListEasier, he allows make offer. Is that one of the things you can import? But it doesn't have a spot to put a minimum.
Yeah, it does. What?
I don't know.
No, make offer on ListEasier. Make offer is just a radial dial button. It allows offers, but it doesn't set your lower and highest or
okay. So
least
you do have to go to eBay to type those in.
Yes, but ListEasier can add the best offer feature to it, just not the minimum maximum thing.
Okay.
He's sitting in a chair right across from me, homesick and not ready to stay down there yet. Oh, your son is. That's the comment about his son. So, really? So he's back up at home.
Okay. That's okay, right?
It's holiday season. It's so exciting right now and cozy.
It was just a taste of being...
How cozy do I make you? If you think I'm so terrible, everybody on the internet and you yourself, what's the cozy factor in this crib? What's the cozy factor?
I would say 110.
Yeah. 110? What the heck is that? 110. 1 to 10 or your options?
No, 110%.
Oh, okay. Thank you. It's a little uncomfortable for 2 hours a week.
Can you go over 100%?
Yeah.
Or
We can in STR and cozy.
Rate is only 100%.
Cozy and Salter rate is only time.
Lay on the couch and tell Dr. Primo what's bugging
That's
you.
right. I'll take you right to the moon and back, Jack. That sounded weird. I won't take you anywhere. I won't even get in a car at the end. Thomas, where in New York are you? Upstate in the Catskills near Woodstock. Axe Monkey, all the information you need for a card is right there too. Axe Monkey, I wish if somebody was here to answer his own questions. But I do know for a fact, if you're going to list cards and there's this other card lister that's all it's ever done is cards, that's just a statement I'll make.
And yeah, I wonder
yeah, well, Dawn now knows that you got to put the robot in there. Renee said, I switch phones. It's Queen Bee, sorry to confuse everybody. How weird, Paul says, how weird, Primo. I own all the Harry Potters on Blu-ray too, and 3 diversions. Only ever watched the first one. Remember very little. I know. Does that make us weird, Paul? I have movies to watch someday, but I haven't sat down a lot lately. Well, I've sat, but not inactively. I'm kind of an active sitter. BBV says, I have also been using ChatGPT Pro for listing, and it is amazing. I agree. You have to take out the emojis. It tends to put in more emojis than you need, but that's about it. But you still you have to do a prompting and stuff. I just want pictures go.
Oh, it was
I'm on pause.
it was Brady Bunch-Villain who said who said eBay was better, and that's who she was asking.
Oh, okay. Yes, it's when I say improved, it means if you work harder and sell stuff for cheaper, you get more, which is the motto of eBay. So if you're willing to work harder and take less for your stuff, you can grow your business on eBay.
And I think that's the whole volume thing. And
that's
think
what's working now.
And unfortunately, I think that is where eBay is going, even with these
with
replenishable overseas businesses, or people that are developing their own replenishables.
Who said, did I just read just in the past 2 days that 24% of Chinese Amazon resellers are just gone?
Oh, because of tariffs?
Yeah. So you, Pegasus, and those of you who have stuff on Amazon right now should be killing it. If you already had onshore stuff, or if you're whatever, filling those niches, hopefully you're killing it now. And that might be a similar thing that's happening to us, either where Canada's not able to sell, so we're taking up their slack for vintage media. I'm sure international sales of media is more than it was a few months ago. So things like that could be affecting these particular niches, which again is why I'm saying I don't think there's a hotter niche to get into right now than media, for the least amount of input for the most amount of profit without having to learn clothing or some other thing. And you don't have to get it at thrift stores. I mean, we don't get any of our inventory from thrift stores because it's all in a stupid hole somewhere. We already have it.
I don't know if you got to Thomas S.'s question, but he was saying, does ListEasier read European barcodes yet? I know that they're working on
lots of stuff.
ListEasier for Europe.
Yeah. In fact, I know. I mean, Josh was going to come say a lot of good stuff today, but now he didn't. Why didn't he get here on time?
I wonder if
we waited as long as we could.
He probably wouldn't want to come on Monday if you test it out like way early.
He will comply.
I don't know. I mean, he's a busy guy, and I just wasted some of his time, so we'll see. See how he feels.
I know.
Maybe I could do it tomorrow during the PPP, and I'll just hornswoggle the PPP and record that.
Are you resurfing these CDs? If you're asking us, Renee, I mean,
no, we did not resurface the CDs. We went through the first batch and only pulled out stuff that was near mint and sold and listed. That was our first batch of listings, and that took so long and was so tedious. Again, because we didn't have ListEasier. This happened before that. Our next move is to do the things that need to be resurfaced or polished. So then we'll go through and do all the polishing and sell those as excellent condition.
And
then
Beard,
we will do
like Beard was saying that
he
I
barely
think
does
he
anything.
puts like good as the condition of CDs, and then when it sells, that's when he'll resurface it instead of putting a ton of time into resurfacing CDs that may never sell or sit
we
there
bought
forever.
VCR tapes from you.
Yes.
Axe, the first annoying thing I'm going to say to you, but you want to hear it from Biff, that's fine. If you go back in and relist all your stuff with ListEasier, filling out all
I was sort of thinking that
things and getting the descriptions, your stuff will sell better. Absolutely.
I know, which is what we want to do with like all of the books that we listed before ListEasier, which, by the way, we've listed way more with ListEasier than we did without ListEasier because,
10
again,
times
we are snails.
More. Yeah. Primo, 1/2 of a dozen or so 400 disc Blu-ray changers is Dickie. May ask your advice in repairing that at some point. Yeah, absolutely. Will be a while though yet when I
A
get onto that.
400 disc Blu-ray changer?
Like the spinners, you know, like the carousel. They're called carousels. And sometimes those get jammed.
Yeah, it was actually Renee. We were like, we're so disconnected from reality. We don't listen to our local weather or anything. And we're like, oh, look, it's sort of like sleeting right now.
It's
And then
so
next thing we
wonderful
know,
in our disconnected world of bubble.
next thing we know, there's like
Bubblegum.
snow and cars are going off the road. We're like, what?
BBV is saying, I'm just seeing better results in general, not attributed to AI, or maybe they are. And, you know, who knows? He's not attributing to AI. I most certainly am attributing our exponential growth, or our steps of incremental growth. I shouldn't say exponential, incremental growth.
Okay, so she was just wondering because she's experiencing, you know, server errors, problems with offers, shipping, so tons of glitches, and she thought maybe Biff was experiencing something different. But okay.
No, and I mean, I'm not seeing a lot of those things, but I'm not interfacing a lot.
I think one time I used an analogy where eBay is like going up to Montreal or going to New York City. You can always count on construction, road construction. Every single time you go, there's never a time we've ever been to either of those cities without major construction going on. And that's eBay. eBay is like a city, and there's always some pothole or construction.
Jackhammer noise off in the distance.
Yeah.
Or leaf blower.
I mean, unfortunately, and it sucks that it's directly connected to how successful we can be and earn.
The co's is real. Phew. Yeah, we put numbers on that, so no one can be confused. BBV says, I have 43,000. I feel that eBay search has improved. Could just be you. No, what it is I did put Rebot in Primo.
Reboot or the robot.
Robot in Primo.
Huh.
I have I mean, no, it could be anything, because what the heck do I know? But I'm telling you, the more I don't know.
Well, I think we all know, whether it's AI or manually, the more you list,
The more you
the
sell.
more you're going to sell.
The more you could sell.
And for us, AI has made it so that we are getting more up because we are slugs.
So we know what we're doing. We know what we're selling. We have good product. We bought it at the right price. Everything is perfect about this product. The only thing is, it sits in boxes.
Yep.
Media ListEasier is perfect.
And to be honest, I mean, even with AI, we are
But you have to relist all your
very
crap with
distracted at times and sluggish. But because it's always like, oh, gotta run here, gotta go to there, gotta go pick that up, this up.
I seen that, Paul. Gremlins 3 has finally been greenlit. I hope it's better than it's more like the first than the second. The second was so weird. It's like they got so cheap and they just built like internal organs on a set. I didn't like the second one. It's kind of lame. I can't. I cheese out when I watch him walking through the red intestines or whatever the whole movie.
And you saw
I don't know. Beauty and fragrance category is totally different because of tariffs. Yes, I believe that.
Oh.
I believe that we have very little reference to what most eBay resellers do. I am totally we have no idea.
No,
we are such extreme fringe eBay sellers. I just know what I'm doing. And I thought getting into the media was going to really make us, which it has, made us feel more like in tune with eBay. And from learning how to sell lower sell-through rate item, lower average price items, or whatever you call it, we can really feel the heartbeat of eBay. And it, like I said, it's list more for less. That's the pulse. What happened? I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Make offer question answered. Hope Ellie will make it easier on the seller to make offer minimum. Well, they're doing like James said, they're doing. I don't know. I felt like maybe before today, we might have had a crack at beta testing that new one, but no, Josh is driving to the White House to ban us from all software. Peter Coyote is an awesome narrator. Yeah, he's the father of a girl I knew in California when I was growing up. So he was around a couple times. And he didn't carry the keys. He didn't have the keys on the chain, so I was disappointed. Renee said the amount of fraud I saw was insane. Bought a face cream Jergens that was inside. Bought a body cream Jergens once inside. Bought a high-end fragrance store perfume was inside.
Yeah, it's crazy how people will swap out something. And I think, was it us one time we ordered something on Amazon and it was something completely different. Something with Legos. Wasn't that us? And it was like not even Legos inside. We were like, what is this? Somebody swapped out the Legos and put some crap in it. And Amazon,
we
threw it back in there.
I mean, we have very few returns, very few problems, no scams, no nothing. But it's got to be 100% because we do not wade into trendy categories or highly scammable categories. I mean, I guess it's hard to fake a book. It's hard to fake an old Apple computer. They have high resale value. I mean, the choices that we make are, I think they generally protect us from, scams and stuff.
Gosh, Axe Monkey is just having a hell of a time. Sticker Stop Shop is Axe Monkey's sticker store.
I gotta return
and she
on my
makes
sticker store.
awesome
One
stickers.
order, 5 stickers, so of course it's 5 returns.
Yeah, that's
rude.
obnoxious. When that's just obnoxious.
Because they bought them separately, but they were grouped into one order. But then if they return them,
No, or they bought a quantity of 5. Would that make it 5 separate returns? No.
I believe physical media is going to have a major resurgence at one point. The scales are falling off people's eyes with streaming now. I think it's happening already, physical media.
I was going to add too is John, I think, brought this up in one of his videos recently, and we are seeing news story or printed articles on the internet, printed, whatever, articles saying that Gen Z is so about buying like vintage stuff, used stuff, stuff that we grew up with, and they are not spending money on new stuff like a lot of the previous generations have.
Biff is not letting everything go that easily. I have plenty to complain about eBay though. They have some stupid things in place, but my conversion rate is up a full % this month from 3 to 4. Ours is at like 3.6. Unheard of. I've never seen that before. I think people are finding what they want. And maybe Biff's right. The search has just changed back to good. Who knows? But Axe Monkey is saying something that seems,
very reasonable.
Yeah, to say this. Although I'm not sure what's their cheapest. What's the cheapest? Axe in this particular case, you could probably just talk to Josh directly because you can talk to him about enterprise level stuff. So if you wanted to buy 6,000 listings, it would not cost you. It would cost you at the minimum if you just went straight through it. It would be $189 times 2, because gives you 3,000 listings, $189 a month. So worst case scenario, it would be. What's 180 plus 180? 360.
10,000 listings are $299
a month.
But I mean, can you get through 6,000 listings in 1 month? No,
I don't think so.
Right.
But you might be able to talk to Josh to see if he could accommodate something for a finite set. I mean, you might be able to do that right now while he's not, he doesn't have his own aircraft. Thank you.
So yeah, maybe she's thinking if she were to split it up over, a couple of months,
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
because that's a lot of listings to
Well,
redo.
1,000 is 69. So right. So if you're saying if you're only doing 1,000 a month, but if Josh had made it here in time, go to TikTok next
Stop.
time, Josh. Come on.
Ah.
BVV says before eBay's search was abysmal, nobody was finding anything. Again, I can only extrapolate from my own store. Yeah. List more, list cheaper, list fast, pick hard is all we can say.
We're in Vermont.
Media picker, I clean my CDs when I receive them from the buy, and then all I need to do later is photograph and list. I do actually appreciate Beard's angle. I know you just said it, but I'll just repeat it. That he sells them, and then if there's a scratch, but because it's good, it can be pretty crappy. But if it looks too crappy, then he resurfaces it right before he sends it. I see how that could really speed up the listing process, because you obviously
Because
you
we
have
have
to have a $10,000 machine if you want to automatically feed in CDs to clean them. Otherwise, it's a lot of manual.
we have a bunch where there's maybe like a little mark, and we just didn't deal with anything that had
side-
any type of mark. We were like, okay, just put them aside.
Which was a good way to do it at first.
So like if there's something that has, we separated them.
Did you
in
say we're in
different
Vermont? We're in
categories.
Vermont.
Yeah. But I like a Beard's idea, because we could spend so much time resurfacing and just have something sitting there forever. So I like the idea of just saying good condition and then surfacing when it sells.
If about 2% of my listings are AI, I can't get... No, you can. Because I'm just going to do it blindly.
Oh, wait, there is Josh.
What? He's here?
Josh.
He decided to come in.
Aww.
What time was that at?
At 2:32.
2:30. We're not bad. That's only 8 minutes ago. This is like live and direct with Josh. He's right
Thank
here.
you, Josh, for being here.
eBay focusing on buy side search side AI. This is predictive AI is constantly improving, and that's what's happening right now. And again, Josh, I wish you were here so we could have really looked at it together. But hopefully, you did look at the beginning of the show where I showed that there is in our case, unlike Biff, he's only done 2%, but we did 200 books by hand. We did 2,000 books with AI. So our books are being sold because of AI. And when we went through the item specifics and description, there is and Biff said media, AI, perfect. Other things, there's still some growth to do, but that's why media is the best.
When we went to the warehouse the other day and I looked at all of the boxes with my notes saying done on eBay, I was super impressed. And I was like, holy crap, look at all these boxes that I have photographed.
I think about that pile, that humongous pile of books, hundreds of boxes of 24 by 40 inch boxes of books, hundreds of boxes. And now roughly half of them, I wouldn't even say half yet, quite.
I don't think half.
Have words on them that say like on eBay, and they're all scribbly.
But it looks like such a big dent has been put into it.
You,
and I'm like,
you have.
Oh, this looks so good.
I'll take full credit for that, but I have listed a whole lot. And it is impressive, and it does make me feel good, and it is thanks to a piece of listing software called ListEasier. Thank you. And we have tried others, AI listers, including the biggest ones for List Perfectly and List Perfectly and Vendu. And from what I can tell, the softwares always start off way better than they end up, and then they discontinue them or make them much more limited in functionality, probably because they work so well. So now they gatekeep. So everyone's gatekeeping except for this one company. That's why I'll never go back on that. Media Picker says, I love selling media. Definitely a volume game with it. It's got to be volume. Our AI learns from their search side AI to optimize your listings for the site and offsite search. And it is very, very impressive with media. Thank you. Because that's all we've tested. I know I've said that before, but Josh saying hi to everybody. Paul Rose, Bean, Mr. G. Thomas says if you have a lot of music media, then you can create a seller account on Discogs too. Generates a lot of sales for you. That's interesting because we don't.
There was one time where we had, was it the Beatles record? There was something, and we noticed on Discogs that somebody, you can say it's something you're looking for.
Yes. No, it was the record with the girl and the thing.
What was it?
The Canadian band.
Anyhow, we were looking for pricing to list it on eBay, and we saw somebody had it on their wish list on Discogs, and he contacted the person, and the person bought it from us.
Yeah, for like $300. It was like when I was on the radio station in the band Orbit, Libido Speedway. That was it. So it was pink vinyl, and they signed it, and a thing. And I don't care.
Okay.
I'll take $300.
So Josh is saying the current improvements for ListEasier that are underway.
Josh, if you had been here on time, you could have said this is perfect.
Single item workflow, multi-item workflows, speed,
what?
accuracy, cross-listing, UK, Australia, Germany.
What?
Blah, blah, blah.
Wait, hold on. I gotta relook at this because current improvements, single item workflow, people. Do you know what this means? That means that one of the coolest innovations by ListEasier was the batch flow. What's this? Let's take a moment to recognize Thomas with a super chat. Might need.
Oh, Thomas.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to get you.
Thank you.
There you are. Might need a new phone wire since you melted the one in the heater. Doing my part. First time catching your live. Thumbs up all day, guys. Thank you so much, Thomas.
Thank you. That's
super sweet. The innovation was the batching of the category. That's what made us go, ding dong. We just invented a new world. I'll take full credit for ListEasier. I invented it in my head. I just telepathically delivered it to Canada, and then they made it. But I thought of it in my head.
So now that they're saying that they're making like a streamlined workflow for people that have unique items that don't fit into batches.
Mm-hmm. Or, I mean, single item workflow also to me means take a picture of 10 different types of items.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's
upload them all at the same time, and it will list them in different categories. That's game changer too. Well, if it works as well as the current ListEasier, the way the current, the effectiveness of the efficacy of the, that's a game changer for sure. Yeah. Actually, that would be the multi-item workflow probably in different categories. Single item workflow, if you just want to do one at a time. I'll have to see what that comes out to look like, right? Speed, accuracy, cross-listing. Cross-listing? Cross-listing?
Wow.
Because you know what cross-listing means? That means, Axe Monkey.
Yeah, I think she was looking for cross-listing.
Well, we all are.
Yeah.
If we want to relist our items through ListEasier, because otherwise you're going to have to download the item, download the pictures, and then re-upload them through ListEasier. But if it has a cross-listing feature, that means you can absorb your current listings on eBay into the cross-listing and then redo them in ListEasier. But right now there's no way to suck up your items from eBay into ListEasier. You'd have to do it manually. So if they have cross-listing, that's the base.
But what if you are
relisting it.
So you're saying even like we aren't technically cross-listing onto another platform, you're saying you could still use that?
Yeah. Well, all listers work similarly, where you upload it either to the cross-lister or to eBay, and then the cross-lister sucks that up.
Okay.
And uses most places used eBay as a base, but I guess the newer ones you could use Poshmark as your base or wherever.
But will it only suck up items that were listed with ListEasier?
No, it shouldn't. That would be
Okay.
that'd be terrible. Josh, Axe Monkey has some questions about something on the LE flow. Needs improvement on filing systems before app can
Okay.
roll out. Okay. No, hi Paul, no problem at all. Axe, you can ask me here or send me an email. All right, thank you very much, Josh. I answer all emails unless Benny Stratton is going into a diatribe.
Benny!
Excellent.
Silver hair.
Oh, your car is fixed. The crashed car. He got home from Saudi Arabia or wherever he went on vacation with the Blarney Stone, and they crashed on the way home, and his car got fixed. We're out there driving around in the sloshy snow, and I'm just like, I dare you to hit me.
I wonder how things are with Mike
Insurance.
G. You know, the car is.
Oh yeah, he had
Yeah.
some car issues. Mead Pick says the resurgence of physical media is happening. Hard to find CDs I purchased on eBay 5 years ago. That same CD is going about 3 to 5 times a day. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I would like to relist my CDs so they would sell better, the ones we have on, because these are, you know, it's interesting. Here, okay, I'm going to, no, should I? Oh, no, we're going to be off in 10 minutes. I'm not going to go back into eBay.
So,
because we did look up this one book that just sold, and it was Agent Orange. What's the movie?
Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange. And this book is $50 book. I mean, maybe it's like a $70 book. And they have it listed at $50. And it was listed 4 months ago, before ListEasier. It's got parentheses around the date. It's white background. And it finally sold. And I'm looking at other copies that were sold for more than it. This one did not sell because we listed the item. It was not ListEasier. It had almost no item specifics filled out, and the description was what we now put in the condition description, which is, this is from the library of Frank Manchel. We used to just put that in the regular description with no description of the book at all.
and for the item
It's generic.
specifics, we would just select film. Like, we didn't really do anything else. So, but this, which sort of brings us to a lot. Josh was saying large media sellers are seeing lower media sales because
We're
search
killing
has
them
changed
right
and their
now.
systems have not. So they're not using AI yet. And that's why we need to get in with AI now, because
You got to
once-
do it now.
Once those large ones start using it, we're all.
And I don't know when at some
gonna
point
be rough.
I'm going to be like, don't do media anymore. And in
Yeah.
fact, if Josh is totally right. Why do I keep telling people to do it? But you could make an entire new store on media, but you have to use the AI lister because you can't, the only reason why this works is because we are now approaching effectiveness of a big store.
Silverhair got another cha-ching.
How dare you? I've lost about 100 listings to 2 bad NSP card batches. I would just like those restored.
Yeah, and it was with ListEasier, Josh. I'm not sure she answered that down below.
Media picker, I actually take a picture of the CD playing surface. That is the reason why I clean when I receive them.
Okay.
I think that's good, and that's what we did. She cries a river at reflective surfaces and
Yeah, and then
trying
I
to get
say,
things.
well, you do it. And then he's like,
Nah.
let me see. Well, yeah, I guess it's not as easy.
It's super hard. Man, I did this for years before you. Scrinkles. McScruggs. I'm still waiting until Josh gets the private island.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Josh, are you still selling to other Canadians, or is your eBay still shut down? He can answer that. Yes, on my sports card store, not in Father and Sons. Josh says, we are working on listing reprocessor. You would be able to use your leftover listings on your subscription to reprocess existing listings. And that is, I'm sure the basis of that is the cross-listing part. You almost have to have that there in order to manipulate current listings. Or Like ListEasier doesn't have a way to import, so they'd have to build an import thing. And then you might as well cross list. Renee said also, do you want to read any?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Also, when I was talking about fraudulent stuff, my experiences have been in China and Pakistan, by the way. Never from Canada. Axe has 2 LE accounts. Josh says, Tammy, I don't have access to your account, but can you send me an email? Josh is very approachable. And also go check out his new videos. We have to watch one that he put up right when we started. Obviously, he's working on his videos instead of taking the important time to get his media stuff sorted out so he could be live with us. Maybe later, Josh. Maybe we'll let you on again later. Josh is running. He will realize
up and running again. Yes, his eBay store is up and running.
he is going to realize that at his advanced age, that no amount of sneakers are going to cure the shin splints of jogging or yogging. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Thank you.
Hey, Lanchard, nice to see you. Paul Rose opening the tassels. Oh my goodness.
Excuse me. Oh my gosh, Ryan is a full 7. Ryan's doing great today. 7 pinkies. Josh says, we have some very large clothing sellers using LE. It's difficult to balance out what the large users require versus requests from small users. And that's what I think is, that might be the differences that people see in some of the other categories. Because as I'm going to say one more time, and I absolutely believe it, that media, I'll qualify it by saying non-barcoded, since whatever, we're not listing barcoded stuff that has catalog entries. It's perfect. It's perfection. Josh says, and there's Thomas again. Thank you again, Thomas. Josh says, every major category has large sellers using LE. Adoption has been incredible, but now we need to increase exposure to other platforms. True dat. I'd like a function that just adds a description. Oh, just adds the description.
All right, because Biff likes to just do his own title, his own item specifics. So he would like ListEasier to create.
Biff, you know that you know how you have to put the required ones, right?
So just say that you will.
Yeah, just leave it blank.
Populate title.
Leave the title blank and then put the robot in description. Can't you already do that? Is it possible to already do that? But again, are you talking about reprocessing? Oh yes, ListEasier for president. For president of media. At least, thank you. I'll be sure to bring some
sent
umbrellas.
the email to you.
Those will actually work as pasties if you get in a spot. Thank you. I would retro describe my 43,000 items if I could do it in batches with a click. Well, we'll see what the Operation Reciprocity does. Repro process does. Because maybe you can choose to only change the description. We'll see what they do.
Paul Rose, like for president.
Yes.
Like Paul for king.
No kings!
We are working on that. The hardest part is making it error proof so that people don't delete their own listings or double list.
Josh, I'm going to encourage you to double check that
They're
work.
always thinking.
Double check that work, Josh, before you release it. Because I don't think anybody would like
Axe
either
was
of those
asking,
things.
why does ListEasier sometimes say what an item is not like? This card is not a parallel or auto. I don't understand why it's relevant to describe what something isn't instead of just what it is.
Axe, all I can say is that the
elimination.
The optimization is for buy-side AI. So I'm guessing that people are putting in a lot of requests for that information when they're looking for
Can I just use an example?
card. card stuff.
Not a card, but we're looking at autographs of 80s stars. And
Startographs.
And so many of the titles say, autograph photo, reprint. But it would be great if in the description, because no one says if it's inkjet or laser.
We want an actual photo, but it could be a copy, but it has to be a photo and not an inkjet print where I'm going to be able to see
So if
the
it
dots.
actually said this is not an inkjet copy or not a laser,
that would be super helpful, and they would
help
sell a lot
us.
of things because I could search for that. I mean, I don't know if that has anything to do with what you're saying here, but it also may have entirely to do with what you're saying. I can't find what I'm looking for because people in the autograph community are 100 years old and have no.
And we
have not
can zoom in a
future-proofed.
little bit and see some have the little pixels, but other photos you just
Go look at the Phoebe Cates and Jennifer Jason Leigh black and white photos, autographed. They're in the $40 to $50 range. I'm not going to show them because we got to go soon.
Yeah.
But it's very clear from the pictures. It's a crappy inkjet, and they took the inkjets to the real people and had them signed. So now they've got this beautiful signatures on a great picture, but it's a crappy inkjet print. I don't want that. So, and he's not going to tell that to me in his description. That's crappy inkjet, and you're going to be able to see this smudgy. It's a black and white picture that looks muddy brown, sort of.
Yeah, and Paul Rose is just encouraging Josh, saying, so much to consider, work on, mate. It must be overwhelming. ListEasier should be awesome at the end, though.
Keep on trucking.
And again,
Sounds like it's coming,
appreciate Josh and his team and ListEasier so much.
Bit flipping!
Hey, bit flipping! Oh,
Yeah, that's fine. They can do that. No one's going to beat us. I mean, they probably will. But I'm going to pretend they don't. I've been listing. Oh, by the way, did I tell you that my feet feel a little sweaty because I've had my new slippers on? That's right. It's part of the Cozy Fest over here at the place that we live.
The cave.
The cave.
Well, no, it's not really a cave. It's really light.
I have been Biff says I have been adding descriptions to my high dollar items with GPT, but it's a bit tedious, which is why I'm focusing on high dollar only. Absolutely. And the reprocessing, that's going to be the super duper game changer for us for sure. Let's see.
Oh, Josh is like, yes, a ton of work. Hey, Grams and Pops.
He just says James is, and then that's all. James is. I'm assuming. Oh, well, James already came in here and said he was beta testing.
Oh yeah, James is beta. The Grams and Pops. Oh my God, are we still talking about AI? It is for sure.
I know.
A fad.
It's going away after Christmas. Somewhere around January 13th, they're going to replace AI with promoted listings. General.
Like pancake. Pancake processor is my game tag.
Pancake reprocessor.
Mayo. They're lying.
If
You're
anybody
welcome.
sees a Red Bull advent calendars at Costco, it's definitely worth looking to check the comps for the pomegranate that is in there. Okay, yes. Every once in a while, I know you've told us about that, and we saw like the Churriobli or whatever, the ice frost or something. Like one of these crazy flavors was like $200 for a 6-pack. I mean, I don't understand.
Oh right, yeah.
Spam is photographing discs, CDs.
If you put a light box.
If you put a light box directly over them and at an angle, you get a photo with no reflection. We have all the tools and tricks, but mostly what happens is she's super doesn't want to learn, and mostly what happens is
give me a break. You don't know what I'm doing in there.
It's a tiny little room, and it limits the ability to put your lights as far back as you want.
Yeah, to create like an even spread, it's
difficult. She has a lot. But she gets, for the most part, she gets everything done, and they sell, so who cares? Lag, when will ListEasier get the dang back rub feature working?
Not until the foot rub feature is finalized.
I know, seriously. Because you want to talk about making some big money, Josh? List easier foot rubs while you're listing. I mean, nothing like that. Then you can get a friend on your app, and you have a friend in China like operate your foot massage. That's super not weird.
Paul's like, somebody mentioned the Friday Tikis in the chat. You've still not started those? We have not. And
we're just trying to live.
We just need to get through
we can't even get a live on here and get a guest
the fourth quarter, and then
etc.
Yeah.
If I could relist all my existing items with Ellie, I would do that too, because I would just rewrite the titles, which is better than writing a description. I would do it all, but that's me. And there's still more. Hold on.
Keep on.
Friday. Can I have it say this is not a counterfeit? Yes, you can. You can actually put that in there and make a template, and it just add that to all your descriptions. Not a counterfeit. D-Flip says, Josh, my batch had fields population from ListEasier AI. My batch was completed, didn't populate. There was a fix that required field in red, but I did not see anything to show what field needed attention. I know what you're saying, but since I didn't see it, I can't tell you exactly what to do. But the more you work with it, this will not be that you will understand what's happening.
Well, and then there's that. What is that to reset? Because they are doing so many.
Always do a control shift R. That'll get you the freshest version of the website, just in case. But you shouldn't have too many problems with that, but just in case. And also, I will say one thing that could say that you needed a fix required field, like the one that we ran into the most before I finally figured out what was going on, was prices. So if you leave a 0 price, it doesn't want to list it for you. So if you can't figure out what it's specifically asking for, search your put it into table view, check your prices, and make sure you don't have a 0 value anywhere, because I think it will list a 0 value if you press it twice, but if you press it once, it'll just say, and I'm not even positive about that.
Say, excuse me. I agree. I have learned a lot using ListEasier. I do appreciate it. I figured that non-response was due to how busy they are.
Well, they're now putting out a brand new version of it, which we didn't even know about.
Just a frustrating dumpster fire. Oh, Axe,
I'm sorry to hear that.
I know, it's stressful.
It's very. I mean, I'm cheersing like in support. We speak your name.
We do.
It's very difficult, and sometimes you got to try different things, but don't give up on the first things. Just add more things.
So look at what Ryan is saying. I have continued to have good sales. I'm up over 170% since having his meeting with the eBay agent.
Well, they just turned you back on. They're like, okay, Ryan, we'll give you a little zip. Yeah, it's amazing, Ryan. I'm glad to hear that. What can we attribute that to? I don't know. Probably your hard work, one way or another. That's what it usually comes down to.
Cha-ching number 4.
Stop it! Stop it! You're putting us to shame.
He is so successful on
it's
eBay.
It's only $1.65 worth of items, but who cares? The rush of the sale overtakes.
Axe, you don't need to apologize. You're just, things are frustrating. We get it.
No, we're totally here. We're here for you for that, because it is. There's no rule book when we try to write one as we talk, but there just isn't one.
And Renee was just saying, I'm sorry, Axe. I hope the season passes quickly and things go back to normal for you.
Ben Flipping Good says, I got a drafting table that sits at a slant, helps with the glare from the light. No light box needed. That would be helpful. I mean, we've done everything, you know. She's not even getting an updated iPhone because she wants to keep her black one. We could have got a black one. But anyway, because black phone, it gives the least amount of reflection.
Yeah, I don't want like an orange phone and have it showing in every photo.
USB shiatsu massager for your feet. LE branded. Maybe Mason T will the product develop us some foot
And that's
foot
what
rubbers.
I love about Axe Monkey is she is, not that it's fun having a pivot, but she really works hard.
You can feel her confidence and
knows when it's time to pivot and to make changes. And that's hard.
And sometimes you got to pump it. Like we
Right.
found you've got to pump it. So we have to work really hard. And then we go, ooh, it feels gross. Stop for a second. Step away from the whatever. And then get right back to it. But
As I
take
was
a
saying, 'cause
separation.
I know that the sound effect drowns me out a lot, but I was saying that with Axe Monkey, I'm impressed with her ability to pivot and recognize when changes need to be made.
Hey everybody, look who's here! I'm ListEasier. I'm running for president. Vote for me!
My daughter just thought my phone was going off when she heard the cha-chings. Oops.
Yeah.
More money for presents. Present money. Renee, what is
Hell
saying
have
the
no fury like a woman scorned.
yes. Get rockin'. Axe Monkey, all good. Age is just a number. Pissy is a way of life. We got some pissy people down at the grocery store. I'm pissing people off. I didn't realize standing meant no, like she runs into the store and I'll
Did you
sit
put
in the
Thomas?
standing.
Did you put the motorcycle in like the auto parts, the motorcycle
You
jacket?
see how she just talked over me and nobody cared.
Because I know
I'm just keeping score. That's all.
I know eBay auto parts. You have to allow free seller paid returns. Did it get listed like in Harley Davidson or something? I don't know. That's weird.
No, have not heard of that. But as best practices indicate, 30-day free return shipping is a thing to do on eBay.
That's what the agent told us. He did say, however, and he was saying free shipping, but he's like, what items you can afford, you're able to do that on.
Free shipping's a
I
lie.
know. Isn't that a cute overload? Like, come on now. Oh, good heavens.
He's got super pumpkin sauce.
Oh,
brain.
look at that tiny little bat.
This is a body.
Oh, good God.
You see the foot right there? That's a foot. Oh, it went away.
Oh,
Retracted.
I cannot imagine my life without him.
What's going to happen one day, so get used to it. Thanks. Get ready for it right now.
Renee got an order about 20 miles away. How creepy. I don't like that.
Oh, no.
Bad algorithm.
Mayo!
Mayo.
Axe Monkey, 27.
I agree. But
27's a good year. What was my best year? I think 35 was like where I hit my stride and I'm like, I'm going to open a restaurant. I'm going to open a store. I'm going to do whatever the heck I want.
In my 30s, yeah, definitely. My body didn't ache. Late 30s, I started going, but
So Lag must have just gotten a $2,000 Mayo order.
Cha-cha.
Nice. So I have to do this 2,000 times.
Sterling silver bracelet. Nice
4,
silver hair.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Can we get going?
13.
Like, come on.
I only have 1,987 to go. 14, 15.
Paul is saying, I never used to like local pickups. I had a guy collect a cup once. It must have cost more in gas than the postage.
Weirdo. Did he have a beard? And he was a weirdo. Silver Stacker. Nope. Last cha-ching. 122. Silver Stud. None of this BS. Don't make fun of me because I am a real reseller.
You know, sometimes I wonder, because if I'm looking for a silver...
If you're looking for what?
If I'm looking for a silver bracelet, it's because I want to wear it. But I wonder how many people just buy it to like melt it. And then I always think, oh, like a beautiful bracelet or beautiful jewelry, someone's just melting it.
Over 20 deserves to make a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, I think. EBV, I also don't want to imply that eBay is all rosy. I suffered greatly this time last year. We all did. We suffered super sucky, unrosy 2023. So everything has been better since then. After they ruined us, we got better.
And Paul finally turned 21 on Friday.
Yeah. That's true. Renee, I did pick up the rock and roll arms pump. I did the rock and roll arms pump. Sorry, I picked it up. What? It doesn't say pick it up. Renee, yeah, I could see that you were not that far apart generationally. I think just about 15 years. Renee, I typically do a version of Michael Jackson and breakdancing. Renee said, I do Gru from Despicable Me. Carla, 4 pokies. Black says, that's a lot of mayo, sister. Hold out your hands. Let me mayo them. My daughter is going nuts over the cha-ching sound. That's because that means she's going to get the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip and the Turbo Man doll.
Okay, so Axe is putting a Florida move on hold for now. Everything is so crazy and uncertain. I'm not making any major moves. Yep, that makes sense, Axe.
Did your son come home for permanent, like he went down there, got a job, moved down there, but then came back and is going to wait and is going to wait till you can all move down there together? That's what it sounds like, and I think that's a good move.
I was like, wow, when he moved down there, because I thought I would never be able to do that.
Well, I remember when your sister moved down there when she was a young child.
Yeah,
and I was like, she's going to come back here.
Back.
The biggest problem is once you're up north. And then if you grow up in like a non-Florida environment, it's hard to go to Florida and feel like it's, I don't know, cozy, I guess, in a way.
Weren't we just talking with someone yesterday? They said...
Yeah, they moved back up here.
Who was
It was
that?
somebody on Monday. Who was that? Saying they moved back up here. I can't remember who it was right now.
It was somebody in person we were talking to, right?
Was it person or was on our show, I think? Anyway, there's only 3 things to read.
Like
Do you want me to
I
get to the end?
remember looking at the...
If I do 3. Okay, 3. Renee from a basement. Carla Olson, no, 5 pokies. And then Axe Monkey, yes, he did. Okay, guys. So, in order to give the best going off present to you from the greatest one of our lives that we've ever done with a live guest, we've never had one go off this much without a hitch. And I actually feel like my mic has been muted, sort of weird. But why not just do that? And Axe says misses his friends, cats, and siblings, and his mama. Okay, so that's our dog. That's our wife. That's Primo. Thank you all for joining us.
Thomas says, thank you for
Maybe we'll get Josh on here. We'll practice first.
Thank you, everyone. We appreciate it. It means so much to us. Thank you to all of our members. Thank you to everyone viewing.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
Hey, Frau, we speak your name.
Get to the chopper!
We'll see you on
Callie
Flunday.
does.
We'll see you on Flunday. Watch Flippin' and Easy. Beard's not there
Oh,
this
look
weekend.
at he's cleaning his mom's
And he's
hands.
tiny. And I think we're going to go get some eggnog. She doesn't need it. She's just going to need eggnog. We're going to have to go.
No, I don't want eggnog.
Level
it fills
3.
me up too quickly and makes me want to vomit.
Yeah, that's my
'Cause
favorite
it's so
feelings.
thick.
Full vomity. Love you
No.
guys. Bye.
Aloha!
Get back to work, you slacker.
Oh, good boy.